was the day. The day I finally began my journey to the heights of Gahana. For those who don't know, Gahana is the tallest mountain in my village. Our community's leaders worship this mountain as a god. They consider him some type of deity to be worshipped. Personally, those kinds of superstitions weren't for me. However, in my village, every boy must climb this mountain at the age of 15 in order to be considered an adult. No matter how old you are, you're not considered a man until you reach the peak of this mountain to receive enlightenment. Or something. I'm still confused on the whole process. But either way, it was time for my journey to begin. It was 4:20 a.m. when I began my travels into the mountaintops. I was allowed to bring nothing besides a few canteens of water and my deerskin satchel. It had been soaked in blood from a hunting accident a few years back. I thought I had cleaned most of it, but with our lack of water and supplies in general, a few stains had remained. As I took my first step onto the mountain, my body trembled with some type of peaceful fear, which is a difficult emotion to explain because, to be honest, it doesn't exist for most people. I guess it could be explained by a sadness that you have accepted will happen, but you don't simply know what it will be. You have accepted your fate. You are still unaware of what fate this is, but I continued my journey up the mountain. It was getting late now. I'm almost out of water, and food is running low. I'm about hours away, and I doubt I'll make it. Regardless, there's no turning back now. I've passed many wild animals on the way here. Our village council usually does a good job of exterminating the ones near our land, so to see them out in the wild, it was quite a beautiful experience. I believe I see a structure. I ran towards it. Excitement rushed through my veins, but there's also horror among me. However, the excitement to see whatever this is here greatly outweighs the fear of the unknown. I saw a man there. I approached him softly and quietly, afraid he may notice me. He seemed old and young, not thin nor fat. Without turning around, he spoke to me. "Do you know who I am?" I trembled with fear. I had not the slightest idea what I was getting myself into. I could not bring myself to answer. After a long silence, he replied, "I am the creator of the universe itself. Life and death, dark and light. I am the air you breathe, the ground you walk. And if you accept me into your heart and soul, I shall guide you through this dark world." I wanted to trust him. I really did. But I was a bit frightened. I finally managed to ask him, "What are your qualifications?"
Age 12, why, I'm very funny, and if you want me, I will study the commands and play on the server a ton. I'm a huge fan on Zombie 2 hours at least.